All right, quick little video here, and there's 3 different tests here, and this is on the Alligator snap turtle tank. They're all running pretty much the same at this point, which I'm really happy about. It took a lot of testing, trial and error to get here, but they're all real accurate right now. And I have to say it's probably because of the pothos plants. I mean, that's the main thing that I changed. They've been in the tank for a while now. I also have been running a lot more of the matrix stone in the filters, and so it's either more matrix stone, which I've been doing, but I really think it's the pothos plants because this is 3 different tests. And let's take a look here. So I mainly concentrate on like pH and nitrate because my ammonia and nitrites are always at 0, so they're always really good now. And the pH is pretty stable now, and it's actually a little lower. So this test is one different test. So there's one of them right there. This is the other one I have right here. And then of course the holy grail of tests, the API test. So as far as the API, these have been here for a little longer than 5 minutes now, so maybe they darken up, maybe not. But I'm gonna say the pH is pretty much, when I first did it, it was right at about between the 40 and 50. It was about 40 or 50. It was about 50. So I'm gonna call the pH, I'm sorry, the nitrates they're about 50-ish right now. And this is before any water change. So the water's been sitting for a while. It's actually evaporated down quite a bit. So it's been a little bit of time before doing any water change or adding any water, which I wanted to do the test at its worst possible time. So this is the worst scenario for the water at this point. And then according to this test here, I'm sitting at about, it's kind of subjective, but I'm gonna say it's about 7.2 on the pH, which is pretty, this is the Highline test right here. I did the regular pH and it was probably in that 7.2, 7.4, but then I also wanted to just do the high range. And it's certainly no further down than the 7.4, and probably not even. So according to these 2 tests, it's pretty much, I don't know, I'm gonna call it about 7.2 as far as the pH is concerned. And I had a heck of a time trying to get it lower than that without these pothos plants. So, and as you can see, the other ones, the hardness is actually really good. So on this test here and this test here, now this one, so let's take a look here. This one shows the hardness as being really low. Now this one, total hardness, it's a little higher. So there is variance between these tests. So I'm still gonna say the hardness is not too bad on the Alligator snap turtle tank. The pH is very accurate between the 2. It's that one and that one. They're like the exact same color, so that's good to see. So the hardness is the only one that's a little off. Then this one has a lot more tests. So this one shows nitrates as being, let's take a look. The color's changed a little bit now, but the nitrates on there, they look a little higher, maybe up around like 100. And if this one was about 60-ish or so, 50, but like I said, I'm gonna be doing a water change right now. And this one here, let's take a look here. Nitrite, 0, ammonia, 0. I did an ammonia test on the API off camera and it was at 0. So let's see. And then this one has a carbohydrate test, which the carbohydrates always seem to be a little high. They're not outrageous, but as you can see, that green one right there, it's a little higher. So I'm super happy with it. And as you can see, all of those pothos in there, and they've got all the roots hanging down in the water. So they've built a pretty extensive root network coming down into the water all through here, just tons of roots coming down. So, and I don't even have an outrageous amount of pothos in there, but that's been the key in my opinion. So I'm really happy with that. Pretty much all of the leaves stay out of the water for the most part with that rack that I built. And then just the roots come down and hang down into the water. So they pull out the nitrates. Plus this tank has an FX6 on it, and it's filled with a lot of media. a lot of the matrix. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm gonna actually do a little bit of a water change and add water, and then I guarantee those numbers are gonna be just absolutely phenomenal. So I'm pretty happy with the setup right now, the way it is, and I really have to attribute that mostly to the pothos plants. So